French supports PNG to achieve environmental goals. Chinese medical team visits Pomgen. And PNG population figures questioned. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. France has announced its massive commitment to support Papua New Guinea achieve its environmental goals during the Song project launching yesterday at APEC House.
France Ambassador Pierre Fournier says the funding is to support PNG achieve its ambitious target.
It aims at supporting Papua New Guinea's ambition to protect 30% of its lands and seas by 2030 and to build stronger and more resilient communities.
He says the initiative came from a joint effort by France and European Union during the 28th conference of the parties in Dubai, marking a new era of climate cooperation.
France's contribution to the PNG country package is testament to a long-term partnership based on trust, mutual respect, and a commitment to a sustainable and resilient Indo-Pacific region.
His Excellency emphasized that Papua New Guinea's vast forests and marine resources are vital not only for the country, but for the global climate stability. He added funding will also strengthen conservation programs and support community resilience. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
A total of 109 participants from the Enga Searching and Recovery Women Association, together with the Folk Community Group Association, underwent a 2-week Start Your Business Entrepreneurship training facilitated by SME Corporation in partnership with the NCDC Community Social Development Unit.
The Start Your Business Entrepreneurship training provided participants with the knowledge and tools to launch small businesses covering aspects like developing a business plan, conducting market research, and managing finances. Officer in charge of the Small to Medium Enterprise Corporation Managing Director's Office, Nathan Timo, said the training will empower the participants with skills and knowledge to start up their own small businesses.
Maybe sometimes you like starting the business, but you won't afraid. You only the last 1,000 kina, 2,000 kina. You good working the business, me start na business ko bagrab na. Kind of Papua New Guinea, me plus talk backside na tawali mo online. You afraid, good online making Muslim na you talk out. But me study business na you wait you want the chance to be. Now you see the training. And by giving you one idea where we work in business here and this the lines I go on. Money flow business, you know, can falling on the money flow on lot working again.
NCDC Community Social Development Unit Director Benton Hahambu said one of the social developments in the city is economic development. Mr. Hahambu said when people are empowered economically, they have the power to change lives. He further encouraged the participants to seek help from their office by following procedures in place.
Please feel free to visit our office at any time. Supposing you got any law, you got need to find him roadblocks in thinking the survey. We are all here. Doors will be open. Yes, we've got protocols. Come, be in protocol. No adman barosi. You must stop helping you here. I'd like to also emphasize on the importance of making sure time you come to seek assistance, you take note of the requirements and the protocols. Because no adman by Rao Simi Lokan Simastin.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Officer in charge of the SME Corporation's Managing Director's Office, Nathan Timo, claimed that the country's actual population is much higher than the 10.7 million revealed, stating that not all people have been counted.
Mr. Timo said this during the graduation of Start Your Business Entrepreneurship participants at City Hall today. He is of the opinion that Papua New Guinea's population numbers are more.
So, Minister, this is 10.7 million announcement there. Number blomi one year, stop it all this la. Besat bagi plus Sindan you give him name. Tamil income counting population. Maybe plenty blomi miss out to meaning the actual population of this country is much higher than 10.7 million. City alone is 1 million.
He noted with the influx of people into Port Moresby City, the population itself is more than 1 million.
To Mount Hagen Town, Ley, Goroka, Medang, and Port Moresby. People are campaigning money. People are campaigning way, people are working money, look out in the players because the opportunity no place. Plenty heavy come up number, the plenty line in a city and good no place. So the population in NCDC for me, maybe not a win NCDC, maybe over 1 million.
Furthermore, Mr. Timo emphasized that when there is increase in population, there is water, power and road problems. He called on citizens to start up micro or small businesses if they want to survive in Port Moresby City. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
The National Institute of Standards and Industrial Technology signed an MOU with the National Fisheries Authority to address the challenge of meeting international market requirements.
The MOU allows NISIT to provide quality technical infrastructural support to NFA to improve the quality and standard of fishery products for exports. The Acting Director General of NISIT, Joe Panga, states the significance of the MOU by making reference to international market requirements and fishery products within the country, noting the importance of keeping standardized products for exports.
And those markets like the EU and the international markets, they're becoming very, very strict, very, very stringent. Meaning, if there is one thing that they question, they doubt, they put a stop to, a blanket stop to every export.
This agreement allows NISIT to play their role in making sure that the service providers are credible, competent, and can be able to meet the standards themselves, in order to keep a fair and trustworthy international market space for National Fisheries Authority. Zola Yinangwe, National EMTV News.
At the MOU signing, NISIT Acting Director General Joe Panga highlighted that technical requirements are needed to raise the standard of fishery products to ensure that they are competitive in the international market.
Mr. Panga emphasized the importance of ensuring products meet export standards and safety measures, and noted that NISIT has ongoing programs to keep pace with evolving market requirements and technological advancements. Panga stated the agreement aims to reduce costs for the National Fisheries Authority and enable faster turnaround times, eliminating reliance on international organizations.
Usually they will go overseas to access standards, certification, all of those kind of things. But today, they can help NISIT to be able to set up those facilities, those programs and services that can be easily accessed. So turnaround time is faster and cost, reduce cost. So that's very, very important point. Is the signing allows all the services to be available in country.
This can open doors for new market players, create employment opportunities, and add value to fishery products.
Now, some of the small players, supposedly in the SME space, that bit will be a struggle for them, right? To fund some of those very basic fundamental requirements in order for their product to be able to be accepted by the international market. So this signing does really help to open the opportunities for newer players.
The partnership can also position Papua New Guinea as a hub for regional investment, offering cost-effective services to Pacific Island nations lacking facilities or capabilities.
And if our standards are accepted by the world market, they start to trust PNG products. It starts to elevate the profile of our technical experts, and they can be marketed. They can be looked upon in a different way. They're more respected. So.
Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
You're watching National EMTV News. More local stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab Dina. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles in Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
All-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on Television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. A Chinese medical team visited Port Moresby General Hospital today and donated essential medical supplies to enhance the hospital's medical services.
Medical supplies costing over 200,000 kina were donated to Port Moresby General Hospital by the Chinese delegation. During the ceremony, the Chinese ambassador to Papua New Guinea noted that Chinese government has been sending medical teams to Papua New Guinea for 23 consecutive years.
Chinese medical teams work closely with their local counterparts to provide quality medical services and training to the people of PNG, and their service is widely recognized. And
he further stated that Chinese government is willing to work closely with PNG government to improve the country's medical services.
Led by Prime Minister James Marape, has prioritized the improvement of healthcare services. I wish our PNG friends greater success. Meanwhile, we are willing to further strengthen our cooperation in the health sector and will continue within our capacity to assist the government of PNG in improving its medical services.
Representing the National Department of Health, the acting health secretary, Ken Wai, shared his gratitude to Chinese government. He said the donation will play a vital role in the health sector and strengthen Port Moresby General Hospital's health care.
In healthcare, it is our hope that this donation will play a vital role in years' donation, including variety of medical supplies and equipment, such as electric operating tables, therapeutic apparatus, surgical instruments.
Port Moresby General Hospital Director Medical Services shared his acknowledgement, noting that the donation will help neonatal intensive care unit. He said that they are working closely with local partners and the Chinese medical team to improve other areas as well.
The China medical team has been doing over here, in Pomgen in particular, in strengthening areas that we have identified in recent years. One of them being neonatal intensive care unit, and I'm grateful and glad.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Acting Health Secretary Ken Wai says Papua New Guinea has much to learn from China in terms of health advancement and modern medical systems.
Acting Health Secretary Ken Wai said PNG can learn from China's health advancements. He noted that the aim is to transform the nation by delivering better health services and ensure consistent medicine supplies to communities throughout Papua New Guinea.
And technologies to eliminate malaria, eliminate TB, reduce HIV, reduce NCDs, and then all the childhood. So we need to learn a lot from you. So we recognize that China is a big country, and you have advanced in medicine and advanced in health.
He further revealed that the government is considering changes to the current medicine manufacturers and suppliers. Wai said PNG will improve its health sector by changing the current medicine manufacturer to supply quality, reliable and affordable medicine to Papua New Guinea.
We've been buying medicines from people who sell medicines around here. We want to now change all these things, and we want to approach it at another level, like government to government, so that you tell us, Your Excellency, Ambassador Young, we need your support. We need to identify. Your government will tell us exactly which are the factories that manufacture quality medicines.
Chinese ambassador to Papua New Guinea reaffirmed that China will continue to support Papua New Guinea, particularly in the health sector.
Our two peoples closer. With the previous successful experiences, we will continue to receive more PNG medical personnel to study in China and encourage the Chinese medical team to continue their training of medical professionals in PNG.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
1,074 positions for Northern Provincial Health Authority have been fully approved and uploaded to the government's Alesco payroll system. This will add on to the current staff ceiling of 664, where only 50% are operating.
Commending the efforts of Northern Provincial Health Authority, Health Minister Elias Kapavoris said funding is not the issue in service delivery. He said the government has allocated funds and the health sector's 2025 budget allows for the recruitment of an additional 7,000 workforce for PHAs, costing 233 million kina, and NPHA has utilized its portion of the budget well.
1,074 additional workers for Northern PHA now uploaded in the Alesco payroll system for the first time. That's an achievement. Never happened before. Before pagisi mwambla tasalo wambla olia, or tuplo kwan wambla olia, na wait can no money come by you by struggle to look wambla again. This one is 1,074 in one bank, loaded. That's serious.
Chairman of NPHA board revealed that the authority has launched a home ownership scheme that is currently under development with the support of the provincial government.
We also have a duty to take care of our people
who are at the forefront delivering these services to our people. Place them in a place where they feel secure, that they can safely come at 12 in the night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to be able to attend to our people's needs here.
Meanwhile, the governor for Oro, Gary Jufa, acknowledged that health workers have fallen victims to law and order issues in the province. He assured NPHA workers that the provincial government is committed to ensuring that the staff are safe and secured.
And how do we do this? We are revamping our provincial police command. So what we did with the PHA to get it on track so that now it's moving in the right direction, this is exactly what we're going to do with our police. We're going to work our police command. We have a good new PPC here, good team, and we're going to completely overhaul and rebuild the policing services here so that Oro can be a safe place to come and live and work in.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Minister for Health announced that the Popondetta Urban Clinic will be funded by the Asian Development Bank at a cost of 15 million kina.
The urban clinic is included in the Asian Development Bank plan for next year and will be built on Doreen Park, just opposite Popondetta Provincial Specialist Hospital.
This will happen to remove these outpatient services out of here so that this hospital concentrates on its main focus as a specialist service. So we remove the outpatient, and I am pleased to say the support of the governor on this particular project.
Minister for Health announced that Popondetta Provincial Specialist Hospital has an allocation of 10 million kina for next year's budget.
There's additional 10 million kina for this hospital, for the provincial hospital to continue to upgrade their facilities. You can do that on staff accommodation or clinical buildings. You can use that money depending on your priorities. So another 10 million can allocate that to making sure that we continue to improve infrastructure here.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The government of Japan, International Organization for Migration, and National Weather Service convened a 2-day national media workshop to strengthen people-centered early warning systems and community preparedness during natural hazards.
Papua New Guinea is highly vulnerable to natural hazards, including earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, landslides, floods, droughts, cyclones, and heat waves. These events threaten lives, livelihoods, and can trigger displacement, particularly in remote and at-risk communities. Hence, this 2-day workshop from the 3rd to the 4th of December will strengthen collaboration and coordination frameworks among stakeholders. Chief of Mission for IOM, David Arnold, said early warnings are not just technical systems. They are promises of safety, dignity, and resilience for communities across Papua New Guinea. In order to fulfill these promises, government agencies, scientists, media, telecommunication companies, civil society, and critically the communities themselves must act together as one team.
Through the National Weather Service, it forms part of a wider regional initiative with partners across Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, and Fiji. Its aim is to strengthen the collective role that all stakeholders have in building effective early warning systems and disaster preparedness.
He said that resilience is built through collaboration across these critical stakeholders.
It is built when meteorological data is translated into clear, understood messages, when telecommunications delivers alerts instantly, when media amplify them responsibly, and when communities trust and act on them and have the capacity to understand.
Teamed under Early Warning System Scale-Up, this workshop supports early action or preparedness during natural hazards.
Sometimes the warning doesn't reach the remote villages in time. We are here to fix that challenge. Our job is to make sure every person gets a clear, fast, and people-centered warning about cyclones, floods, and landslides.
The workshop strengthened partnerships, identified gaps, and advanced concrete actions that will help scale up early warning systems across Papua New Guinea. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The Nina Inji, a book by PNG's prominent figure Francis Awesa, was officially launched yesterday in Port Moresby.
The event has attracted some of Papua New Guinea's prominent figures, including ministers and business leaders. Former Prime Minister and member for Yalewu Pangia, Peter O'Neill, praised the autobiography, saying it is not only about Awesa's personal journey, but also about the country's struggles and progress.
Francis Awesa's story is a reflection of not only his own life, but life of many of us who are in this room and many Papua New Guineans throughout the country.
In his speech, Awesa encouraged young people to work hard, saying success begins with individuals. He reflected on the challenges he faced, including colonial struggles, which shaped his life and career.
Life starts with a family and individuals. If you set your goals right in the family, in your life, and discipline yourself, you'll get very far.
The book brings pride to the people of Southern Highlands Province, who see Nina Inji as a story of resilience, identity, and national progress.
Francis Awesa and his family, thank you very much.
Nina Inji is now available, celebrating both Francis Awesa's personal journey and Papua New Guinea's collective story. Cleo Dutton, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NESFund market report. The Kenya closed lower at $0.2359 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kenya was buying $0.2284 US, 0.3427 Australian dollars, 0.1881 euro, 35.13 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices, and New York closed, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
To win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Big Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, True inspiration through generations.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch. You're watching National MTV News. The Climate Change and Development Authority and the United Nations Women Agency will work together to integrate gender equality into climate change policies, plans and programs.
This is through the Memorandum of Understanding signed today by the Climate Change and Development Authority and United Nations Women. This MOU will bring the inclusion of women's voices in their plans and programs throughout vulnerable communities. Acting Managing Director for Climate Change and Development Authority, Deborah Sungi, highlighted the challenges.
The challenge that we see is actually when we are going down to implement. It is not only in the decision-making space, but also in terms of providing the necessary programs and support in terms of sustainability of the programs that we run in the communities. The challenge is there. Maybe because we don't have the capacity or we don't have that necessary resource that we need in terms of ensuring that that inclusivity in the policy is really being implemented and it is sustainable in our programs. That is the
UN Women will help with the necessary resources and capabilities to reach the wider communities.
Bring in the technical expertise, such as bringing in the tools that can help governments to bring in considerations on women. From the time of, say, climate disasters happening, to the time of really assessing the impact, to the time of really drawing plans to address the impacts of those disasters, but also looking at the long-term recovery periods that are brought up by the climate disasters.
Mr. Magula emphasized on the three key areas to work on with CCDA.
Institutional strengthening is very important for us. Issues around the participation of women across the different elements of climate change, and of course looking at the national plans, budgets and frameworks that really are gender responsive and respond to unique needs of women and girls, but also looking at the vulnerable groups like women living with disabilities, women living with HIV. How do they all come and play a key role into the response to disaster, to climate-related issues and impact?
This collaboration will be for the next year for projects at the national and sub-national levels. Amanda Ilaitia, National MTV News.
Mount Hagen Park Day Secondary School's 20th grade 12 graduation ceremony coincided with the official opening of a new 4-in-1 classroom funded by the provincial government.
It was a milestone for Mount Hagen Park Day Secondary School as they graduated 369 grade 12 students with the opening of a new 4-in-1 classroom. The ceremony was officiated by Governor Y. Rapa as a guest of honor, Provincial Education Board members, Bulldog Construction representative, and the school board members. In his report, school principal Simon Opa highlighted that this academic year, the school enrolled over 2,000 students from grade 9 to 12. Mr. Opa said Mount Hagen Park Day Secondary has the highest number of students in the province, but managed to overcome every challenge during the teaching and learning period.
The school has the highest enrollment figures out of many secondary schools and high schools in the province. Over-enrollment and overcrowdedness has been the biggest problem affecting the school for a very long time. This has directly contributed to a decline in the academic results. Quality lessons could not be delivered. But today, I am satisfied.
He added that this graduation is remarkable as the school officially opened its new classroom that will enhance learning opportunities for future students. Meanwhile, Governor Wairapa in his main speech expressed that he was an ex-student of Agen Park but was unsuccessful and encouraged the students to be disciplined.
I passed out from this school 45 years ago. And here now I'm back as a governor of a province. And I was not a successful student. I was one of the dropouts.
Rapa further urged the students to enroll in TVET schools if they do not get an offer from any institutions next year.
As your governor, we are building TVET schools, vocational schools, and I want all you to, those ones you cannot make it through, very good. You say thank you, and at least you have grade 12 knowledge. You can go back, you can learn some skills, and you can create your own journey on your own life.
He strongly called on all students of Western Islands province in higher institutions across the country to focus on their studies as the provincial government will continue its school fee assistance. Finally, Governor Rapa officially opened the newly built 4-in-1 classroom funded by the provincial government this year. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Following the death of 3 students in Mount Hagen, Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagom has assured the families of the deceased that police investigations are still ongoing and justice will be served accordingly.
In a media conference yesterday, PPC Sagom passed his condolences on behalf of police in Mount Hagen to the immediate families and relatives.
I take this time to express or convey my deepest condolences on behalf of my police personnel here in Western Islands to the immediate family and relatives of the deceased who have unfortunately lost their life in an incident which happened here in Mount Hagen.
PPC explained that he was out of the country when the incident happened. However, he will make sure police investigation is complete and every individual who was involved will be held accountable. He further condemned this action in the highest order, describing it as a barbaric action.
Actions or inactions of these culprits that have caused this particular incident, it's barbaric in nature, and I really condemn that particular act. It's really heinous, okay? It's an heinous crime which has been committed by persons who have done this stupid thing that has caused the life of those unfortunate young people who have lost their lives.
He highlighted that so far 6 suspects are in custody and police are working on apprehending others. PPC made a strong appeal to community members and leaders to immediately surrender other suspects who were involved.
I also wish to now make a strong appeal now to the local community where this incident has occurred, that they have to immediately surrender the remaining suspects.
Sagom said if the community members and leaders fail to do so, police will take further action. He is urging for cooperation from the families until the justice process is completed. He finally called on community members or anyone who has any information relating to the incident to come forward to the police with relevant evidence and not that from social media. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Kerama Secondary School graduated about 200 grade 10 and grade 12 students at its 10th graduation ceremony this year.
This year's Excellence Awards recognized almost 5 students who topped both grade 12 and grade 10, scoring higher than students from 3 other schools in the province. The Social Science and Humanities Dux of the Year was Jeffrey Malaisa. Principal Colin Sauka encouraged students to prioritize their studies amidst peer pressure, congratulating grade 10 students moving to grade 11 and wishing grade 12 students well in their future studies. Mr. Sauka said the school has performed exceptionally well in the province and will keep pushing their students to aim higher. Meanwhile, other schools in the province like Malalawa Secondary School held its graduation on the 2nd of December, and Don Bosco, Bema High School and Kikori Secondary School closes the academic year this week. Zola Inangwe, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News returns after the break with Truka Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Join us weekly on EMTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insights for the latest on politics,
organizations are not performing their duty,
business, health, education, sports, and more. A Closer Look, 7 p.m. Sunday, only on your number 1 to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. 2 male karate students from Eastgate Karate Academy are showing strong discipline and skill as they prepare for future events.
Speaking to Trukai Sports at the Eastgate Karate Academy, instructor Sensei Julius Piku said 2 students are now at their best level. He said both boys are ready for more exposure and future events.
And they are, at this point in time, progress Lotubla inside the academy is very good, really good. They're at the prime peak now for competition, so they are medal prospects. People have been built since 2023 for the Pacific Games, but unfortunately, people have not been compete. But that's where the pathway, like our training for these 2 athletes here has been really good, and they've been developing until now, and it's looking pretty good for them. So.
Student Tony Mitu Jr. joined the Eastgate Karate Academy back in 2018 with the aim to learn about discipline. Tony has not only learned about discipline, but also other principles of good ethics, such as respect. He aims to represent PNG in upcoming events or on international stages. Tony has grown well in skill and attitude.
Future plan do like representative country di local international games number Pacific Games or any international games.
Meanwhile, another student at his prime stage in the academy is John Nelson Warinak, who joined in 2013, which the skills acquired have helped him build moral principles that he highlighted.
The one major something when we learn him, especially the discipline law, karate dojo, where we can able to utilize the same principle inside the school na work one time. So maybe na mamasok so me join karate, not only learn him self-defense, but mentalness blooming outside lo. Sports traditional inside the school lo work.
Warinak is also showing strong progress. He plans to represent PNG as well in upcoming international events and impart the knowledge of karate to upcoming students or rising talents. Both students show promise and are ready for bigger challenges. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Josephine Howard joined the NRL in PNG volunteer program in 2023 after leaving school. Through her volunteering, she built her confidence and teamwork. Her growth led her to wear the PNG Orchids jersey.
Me Josephine Howard. Me make grade 10. Na me been install house. Na me play rugby number training number on na staff. Like keti ni have been talking me like I'm joining NRL. I work on mall NRL lo casual volunteer. Na me been go work on the mall. Last year. Install house na tenant you can work so until me can start the work lo April me can start okay me you know can say help me la san la coin me la next year me la school le me need ko coin say help me money help me lo me next year me continue school lo me money will give me element me make forward na me stand na me go lo bid oximilo selection lo bid after lo bid me go lo Vipers na oximilo Orchids
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 Kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 Kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 Kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 Kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on Television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Eastgate Karate Academy are faced with funding challenges as it prepares for a major event next year. They are calling for support from partners and businesses.
Instructor of the Eastgate Karate Academy, Sensei Julius Piku, says karate is an individual sport and has not been exposed enough to events. He says lack of funding is a big challenge and has also stopped them from joining international competitions. Piku says they raise their own funds to keep the academy running. He adds the academy is preparing for next year's One Strike Combat, the first event of its kind.
Next year, 2026, in April, during the Easter weekend. Hence, we are putting together and organizing a committee to organize the event. So this event is the tournament we may play labeling was One Strike Combat. So it's a two event competition. So we have point scoring rule under the World Karate Federation rules, and we also have full contact martial arts combat.
Mr. Piku calls on collaborative efforts regarding the upcoming karate event. He says support will help grow this sport.
We are encouraging other interested martial arts organizations that if they want to be part of the event, they can reach out to us. We'll do another awareness about this on a later date. But maybe give an open invitation and just an awareness that it's open to other martial arts organizations to come on board and be.
He also urges business houses to assist the event and bring karate to where it used to be as recognized sporting event like any other sporting codes. Piku says teamwork and support can lift karate to a better level.
There are other business houses out there who wish to partner with us to see this event going forward. Please, we need your help as much as possible. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to call out to all our karate clubs all throughout the country and our national federations, our executives, that please, we need to work together.
Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
Truca Sports ends on that note. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Truca Sports. Truca Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Truca. Truca, true inspiration through generations.
With Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City partly cloudy with few showers, Popondetta cloudy periods with few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Friday the 5th of December 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing, stay safe, good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.